Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hey,
Yeah,
Becca.
it gave me
Jean.
20-second countdown, so I guess that was okay.
Right.
Hi, Becca. Hi, Wendy.
Hi,
Hi,
Wendy.
Sandy.
Hey guys.
It's morning for you, Sandy, where you're at. I could not sleep this morning. I was up at 5 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Feel sorry for me. One of those things where you just toss and my eyes just went bing, and I started thinking about everything I needed to do. Like, forget it, just make coffee. So we're here with Maggie and Patty. Anybody else got some crafting stuff going on? Some creating? Becca, are you working today?
I was going to say she's usually driving, isn't she?
I'm altering envelopes today. That's what I'm doing. I beat you, Mayor. I was up at 3:45 for an Amish drive. Yikes, 3:45. See, I'm such an addict that I would have to, if I had to leave at 3:45 or something, I'd have to get up like at 2 and have coffee. It takes me a while to wake up. So I'm altering envelopes. Maggie, what are you doing today?
I'm making a new journal cover topper using one of Patty's prints.
Nice.
One of her little girls. I haven't used one of these yet.
Very pretty. And Patty?
I'm just covering some covers. Oh, that's obnoxious. I'm just doing some new covers so that Maggie can put her toppers on them.
Thank you.
Oh, no nice. Very nice. It's a funeral and now I wait. I already napped once, ran an errand, had to get... Oh, okay.
£20 of oleo and 20 loaves of bread.
Oleo is like a butter.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just
at first I thought it said Oreo, and I'm like, yes. And I had to reread that. But butter's cool too.
I don't remember what the difference is between oleo and butter or margarine. I think
it's oleo is margarine.
Right.
Because I remember as a kid, my mother would put oleo on our, like potatoes or whatever, or vegetables, and she'd save the butter for my dad.
Thanks, Mom.
You're right. I did not like oleo or margarine. There's such a different taste to it.
Different texture too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember my mother having bluebonnet, margarine. I guess Parquet was out there back then too.
Oh my gosh, you remember the commercials? The commercials just popped in my head, like the little...
Was it Bluebonnet?
Yup.
Something like that.
Yup.
Of course, they could sing, so it was a little different.
Well, I'm pretty sure they found those people on purpose that could sing.
Yeah.
Versus people like me that cannot.
Hey, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
What's the weather like by you, Becca? Is it hot today? Like muggy hot or just heat hot? Right off the top of my head, I can remember where she's at.
Yeah, I don't do margarine either, Wendy. Definitely butter here.
I haven't had it since I was a kid.
I do like that Irish butter too.
Oh yeah, Kerrygold.
Yeah, it's really good.
I do too.
Butter is a food group here, I'm not gonna lie. It's a thing.
Yep, John's grandmother lived to 99, and that's all she ever ate. It's the real stuff. The real stuff.
Yep.
The good stuff. Nothing but butter and what? How do you pronounce that? G?
Oh, ghee.
Ghee. What's ghee?
It's pronounced ghee.
Ghee is clarified shelf-stable
butter, right?
Clarified shelf-stable butter, yep.
Oh, okay.
You get it in a jar. If you have real butter, you can make it yourself. You just have to basically cook it, but it's on the stove top in a pan. You don't want to burn it, but what you're doing is like solidifying all the milk fat solids in it so that you have, so you have just the actual butter. It's a thing. It's a process.
She's in Litchfield, Kentucky.
Yep.
Right now. 2.5 hours east of home, and it's stinking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to be running all day to keep to keep AC on. I've never tried ghee either, but they say that it's really good to cook with.
It is. It is really good to cook with.
Kind of happy sounding too.
Well, but it doesn't. Well, see, that's why butter burns. I was trying to decide how I wanted to say that. You know, butter will burn, right? Like if it gets too hot,
it'll scorch. Right? Yeah.
It's because of the milk fats. When you use the ghee, you have all the milk fats out of it, so it's more like cooking. It's more similar to cooking with an oil.
Interesting.
Sometimes we get on these topics and I'm like, maybe I should just stop talking.
Why? You've got knowledge when that's concerned.
I'm just like, oh boy, here we go.
You've got the knowledge that I know I don't have regarding that kind of stuff. I think it's interesting.
Yeah, it's not really for toast, for real.
I am happy to say I was successful in picking out some good avocados at the fruit market this week.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
And it's oddly satisfying.
It's oddly satisfying. I'm like, wow, look at this. I can just cut it open and it's fine.
Yep.
And it was a patty tip. How to pick them out. You know, I sometimes you forget too. Hey, John, how you doing? You forget, like with watermelon and stuff. I forget sometimes, like, how do I find one?
Yeah, which ones are the right ones again? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you're thinking about 12 other things and you're impatient, so you just grab one and then you get it home and it tastes horrendous and you're like, shoot.
Yeah, or it's hard as a rock. You know, I can't stand that because they're not cheap.
I just mostly hate when they have no flavor.
Yeah.
It's very anticlimactic, I must say. Well, what are you doing, doofus? This way.
Hey, I'm right here. No, I'm just kidding.
Ha!
Hey, Louise.
Hey,
Hi,
Louise.
Louise.
Boy, we're a bunch of chatterboxes today.
I know, right?
I know. I don't think my air has shut off. Hopefully, it's not too loud for everybody.
I don't hear anything.
I was going to say, I don't hear it.
Oh, good. Yay. Becca's asking you, Patty, what your weather is.
If I have to be completely honest, I'll have to pull up the app and look. I haven't stepped outside yet today.
Mine's hot. That's and it's forecast is hot tomorrow.
The sun looks, yeah, the sun looks hot. And if I go out, I know I have to go to the garden and do some weeding. So I'm putting it off until after dinner when it's not
Wendy
quite as
said it
hot.
feels like 108 where she is.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a bit much. I've got my brother not staying with me, but my brother's in town from San Antonio, Texas. My son's coming in this weekend from Colorado. So I don't
That'll
know.
be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for my brother, it's like, oh, this isn't so bad.
Right? I don't know what you all complain about. You don't
I
even know
know,
what humid is.
It's already 89 here.
So we're at 82. Feels like 82. But it's going down to 70 tonight. So,
Ooh, that's kind of nice.
yeah.
I like to pop my windows open when it gets a little cooler at night. Unless it's humid and those are stained shut.
I love to open the windows at night when it cools off. And Jim just
Yep.
about has an aneurysm. He just looks at me like I've lost my mind. It's hilarious to me. You're in the air all day and now you're just going to open the windows and let it all out? Yeah.
Hoping
There's
for a
nothing like
breeze,
fresh
you know.
air.
What,
I
Max?
know.
There's nothing like fresh air.
But he just cracks me up about it. We're like so opposite about it. But this is the guy that'll follow you, like not literally follow you, but if he comes in a room behind you, he'll turn off lights. I'm like, what are you? I'm coming right back. What are you doing?
I do that too.
Oh, it drives me
Oh.
crazy. I mean,
The
after
kids-
30 years, you'd think I'd be over it, but it's like,
The kids leave lights on all the time, and I'm like, I just have to shut them.
I'm
It's
now,
from when we
I'm
were
gonna
kids,
leave
you
the
know.
lights on, but I'm gonna leave the lights on person.
I am too.
If I'm moving from room to room, what am I going to do? Turn them on and off every single time I walk through a doorway? I'm like, no, leave it on.
I also leave cupboards open.
No, that I don't do. That drives me crazy.
Drives John crazy too. Oh. Look, Louise, I have my wipes. Don't want to make you crazy with my icky gesso fingers. 95 degrees, but feels like 110. Oh, Wendy.
Wow.
Ugh.
You can keep all that nonsense. I want no part of that.
Okay.
What's it like for you, Louise? I bet it's nice there.
Yep, when you want to live on the coast, yep, it's part of it. It's like people here, they crack me up. Everybody cries and whines about winter. Like all winter, I hate the snow. It's so cold. I hate it. And then as soon as it's, 85 degrees out, they're whining that it's too hot. They can't wait for winter. I'm like, you're going to have to make up your mind.
Yeah, I'm not the whiner in the winter. I don't mind it.
I like cold. I'm thrilled when winter gets here.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is the ice when I have to drive in it.
Yep.
But other than that, I love it.
When people who live like where it snows every single year or gets cold every single year, and they want to act like it's new, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you've lived here your whole life. I'm pretty sure you knew this was coming. Just cracks me up.
I have the heat on and windows wide open so I can finish drying paper.
There you
no,
go.
The heat. No, you don't have a heat on, do you?
Well, she's on Prince Edward Island. I think that stays cool, a lot cooler than other places. Go in there. All right, which way do this way?
Yes, I do, Mayor. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're drying paper. Woo! Are you making paper?
She is
nice.
making,
all those
she
colors.
Is,
Yep.
When are we going to see all that paper?
Science lab is open, man. I don't think she's committed to when it's going to be ready yet. I think she's going to make paper till she can't stand it. Then she'll be like, okay, I'm ready. I don't know if she has a target date in mind yet. Hey, Mags, are you and Laurie going live tonight?
I have to message her and ask her if she was planning on it. I forgot. I'll do that now. So it would be nice to know. Let's see.
Hey, Casey.
Hey, Casey. Where's Laurie? There she is.
It's so weird because you get on such a routine and we're so used to being on your live, Patty, on Monday nights. I've been kind of confused a little.
Yep.
Thursday's going to feel like a Monday now.
Yeah.
Shh. I got to mute. Be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I have. I didn't know like whose channel you were going to be on if you do go on, Maggie, but I do have Maggie's channel in the description box below. Also, Girl on the Ridge, which is Laurie. And when they go on, so it's either Maggie or Laurie's channel. So both of those are in the description box.
It's my turn tonight if we do go on. And it'll be 8:00 Eastern time.
Also, for anybody who's listening, Patty's channel is in the description box as well. Just FYI.
And Patty and Mayor is in mine.
Look at us being team players.
I know, right? We're a team.
So Maggie, I was talking to Patty about these like tab booklets that I've did in the past. So I thought if we all can get maybe some either collaged tags or collaged whatever size you want. Can be little, they can be whatever a booklet size would be for you. If you want decorate it in any way you want, you just can't have full lace on the one side that you're going to put the tabs on to make a booklet. And I thought we could put that together maybe next week on the live.
Do you have a video where you showed how you did them?
I can, I'll share it with you like when we're done.
Yeah, just send me the link so I can see exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, that sounds good.
I mean, it's older, but yeah, I'll send you the link from who I got it from, the idea. So
okay.
And I just think it'd be kind of fun if we all could put one together.
Yeah, I need something new to do. My mind is stuck on journal covers and journal cover toppers.
Hey, well, you're doing well.
It's good practice too, for my hand.
Yeah. Sometimes my air conditioning sounds like rain. Isn't that weird? Well, Wendy, if you're going to be around next Tuesday, just grab something you can make tabs out of, straight tabs, and some whatever decorated pages. I say decorated because where you're going to put the tabs, if you want to do something plain and then decorate afterwards, you can do that too. It doesn't have to be fully decorated. For me, if I'm in a collage, I want the whole thing to be collaged before I do it. So, but everybody's different. And it's super easy, and you can use paper for tabs or...
Are you saying tags or tabs?
TABS, tabs.
Oh, okay.
It's a tab booklet, but you can... it's confusing, I know, because people make them tag booklets.
Oh, okay.
Too, with tabs. That's going to be your binding. The tabs are.
You're going to collage yours first?
I think I'm going to collage my whatever I'm going to make the booklet out of, just even one side. Something like that. I'm just going to have it done, or just use pretty paper when I cut them.
Because I think I'm going to do mine the opposite then.
Okay.
Wendy said she's been stuck on making pockets for weeks now. I need something new.
Awesome. They're fun and easy. They make sense for little booklet things.
Becca said I brought some slow stitching with me to do after the live. I may do some. And then Casey said, Mayor, you got those Fun 49 market tickets. I've barely played with mine. Do you use them often?
Oh, I just got these not too long ago because I like the color combo of the olive green and the rose. It said plum, but to me it's a little more raspberry than plum. But I could be wrong.
Oh, those colors are pretty together.
Yeah, I like them together. And I'm glad they weren't. At first I thought they were stickers. And I don't really use stickers very well, but they're not. They're all paper. So I thought I'd use them on the envelopes here and there.
Wendy said looks raspberry to me.
Yeah, doesn't it? But this one's a little bit darker. But I guess everybody just calls it something different. To me, plum is like a little more deeper purple. But And then I thought these would go good with the envelopes. This is a patty print. I used like some of them turned out like a little burgundy-ish, and I like that color.
Yeah, I like that
Go-
color.
Look at
too.
how it goes. You know what I mean? That goes
Yeah.
really well.
Oh, Laurie says yes.
So what time? 8?
Yeah, 8 Eastern.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Hello, Patty.
Patty.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
Well, what?
I don't know. I cut it a little off, but it is what it is. Paper friends. Oh, that's nice. Yes. Yeah. So Maggie, I'm going to use this. See, it's a paper backed,
Uh-huh.
and it's sticky, and it's canvas like.
Okay.
And I'm just going to cut pieces for my tabs. So anything you want. Hey, Laurie.
Hi, Laurie. Love my Patty prints. Inspired by Maggie. Now I can't stop.
You're
Join
welcome.
the club. Join the club.
Yeah, I know. It's addicting. I printed these with different tints. Look at how, yeah, I'm just going to put it on me for a minute.
Different what?
Different like tints. You know, I adjusted the
Ooh.
color a little bit. So that
I
one
wish I
has,
could
I don't know
do
if you can
that.
tell, like kind
What-
of creamy.
Yeah.
What do you need to be able to change the tint?
A printer.
When I,
What did she say?
a printer?
Oh my God.
Oh, Patty, you just
Sorry, I
frightened
couldn't
me.
help myself.
Don't you
Anyway.
have to change it though in,
Well, I open,
I don't
so
know.
if you open up your JPEG or whatever you've saved it in, PDF will not work because if you save it as a PDF, you're not able to change the color.
Okay.
So when you open up as a JPEG or PNG, it has the tools up at the top. This is what mine does. And it says change color, adjust color. So I can adjust the different bars for that. Also, if you, I know you don't have Word, but if you upload it into a Word doc, there's all kinds of stuff, artistic kind of toolbar area that you can change it. You can recolor everything.
There's a
Like-
lot of different programs you can use.
Yeah.
Paint, you can use. There's so many.
Yes. But
Yeah.
anyway, this is.
You
this
probably
is-
have Paint on your laptop, Mags. You could open them in Paint and do what she's talking about in there.
And then this one's like almost like a violet, lavenderish
They're all
violet.
pretty.
Yeah, I was just messing around with it to see which one for some of the
Yeah.
envelopes. It's fun.
I like that you're playing with them.
How funky my printer can be. I'm looking at it going, oh, pretty. But that's like black. I didn't click the black and white, but I clicked it all the color all the way off. And
Yep.
it automatically prints it in like a purpley color.
Yep.
That's because my printer's off, you guys. But I didn't mind.
Have fun, Casey. Have fun.
Where's he headed to work?
Thanks for stopping by, Casey. I know last week in your live, Maggie, everybody's crazy over your glue press thingy.
The what?
Everybody loved your glue press that you had when you were on your live last week.
Oh, you mean the glue gun?
Yeah, no, that press. Yeah, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they call it a press.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah, it's a My Sweet Petunia. Yeah, that's really.
Yeah, I love using that.
The artisan market's going to be starting again soon, huh?
About a month, August 2nd. Don't rush people. You just gave people little heart attacks. Slow down.
It needs to be ready and submitted in a week. Just kidding. I ran into Hobby Lobby last week, and I'm like, rows of Christmas stuff.
Yep.
No.
Wow.
I'm like, did they even really take it down from last year? I feel like all they did was move it to the back room and rolled it back out.
They probably did.
Well, I know they don't have it on sale yet, so I'm good. Once they put it on sale, I get tempted. I don't know if I want that color.
We should ask Casey if that's what they do.
One of these days, right?
He says,
No, he went back. His break was over. Yeah, I used to work at Joanne Fabrics many, many moons ago. And I remember unloading Christmas fabrics in the spring. So I know they get things a lot earlier. If somebody's got a really big project they're doing for Christmas, I would imagine it would take a couple of months to make on some projects.
Some start in like September, October.
Yeah. I was just short on a couple of things for my tree, and I was really glad to see that they had them, because you never know what they're going to change for the following year. If you're into specific colors or something specific like I am.
Rebecca does so much upstairs in their place that I just usually have a couple of little, some little things out.
Yeah.
Nobody ever comes down here anyway.
Well, it's for you, Maggie. It's for you to enjoy. Do you have a little tree you put up down there?
No, I did the first couple of years that I moved in here, but no, I collect like Santas, and I have some figures of like Santa and his workshop and stuff like that, and I put that around. Actually, it's all out. I keep it out all year. I don't bother putting it away.
That's awesome. I love that.
Some of it's right behind me.
Why not?
I know, right?
Yeah.
When June comes for the weekends, she's coming this weekend, or Nora, and Rebecca's sister. She likes to look at all that stuff,
Sure.
Last year she made this probably in school. It had her school picture, and she made this like tag thing that you can hang up. And I had put it on. What did I put on? I think I put it on my on one of my hutches, where I keep a lot of handmade stuff that people sent me. And I put it like right on the knob, and she saw it and she was happy it was there. And then like a couple months, I had taken it down though. I just moved it with the other Christmas stuff. And she said, "Where's my picture, Grandma?" I said, "It's right here." And then I showed her where it was. Oh, okay. She thought
Casey was faking. He didn't really go.
He didn't. What's he, lurking?
He's at work, but he was trying to enjoy the last few minutes of his lunch. But then we said his name, so he popped back in.
Oh.
Calling you out, buddy. Calling you out. Just kidding.
Yeah, so Casey, the question, do you bring out your Hobby Lobby? Do they have in store like somewhere in the back room or something where they keep a lot of Christmas all year round? Or does it get shipped in boxes, just early? Because I know you guys have it out right now too. We're starting to put it out. A lot of it. Was that our question?
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
Inquiry minds want to know. Unless it's a top secret,
Yeah. If it's top secret squirrel stuff, don't tell us.
Yeah, we don't want you getting in trouble.
That's right.
Well, maybe we do.
A small part of it.
Yeah.
It's definitely time for me to try something new because nothing looks right anymore.
That's so weird. They clearance it all.
Oh, is that what he said?
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, as for Hobby Lobby Christmas question, we don't store it from one year to the next. We clearance it at the end of the season. Then they send new stuff in March. Oh, okay.
Of course, I mean, a loss is good for business, so there's that.
Yeah, we used to get Christmas fabric in March at Joann's. I pretty
said-
much never got a paycheck because I always spent it on stuff.
he said they start receiving new Christmas trees in February.
Yep.
Ooh, wow. I know. It's like if you want summer clothing, you better hurry because they start putting fall stuff and back to school clothes, and it's like warmer stuff.
Yep.
Like super quick. You ever try to like have to run in the store and get something summer like?
You ever tried to go now to buy a swimsuit for a kid who outgrew the one they had?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That would be no, I don't ever have to do that. But so they didn't have swimsuits?
Oh, I don't know. I was just
Oh, okay.
no, I gave up on that kind of nonsense. When I buy seasonal things like swimsuits and stuff for the kids, I buy whatever size they need right now, and then everybody gets the next size also.
Oh, that's pretty smart. You're thinking.
I do the same thing with shoes. If I'm buying them one pair, I buy two. You get one for now, one for later. Then I don't have to worry about it.
I don't think that's too much alike. Okay, bye, Casey.
Take care, Casey. Don't work too hard.
So, like in the family, they give me a really hard time about the amount of shoes that I personally have and like that the children have. And I'm like, look, if you grew up when I grew up and you were a girl and you wore a 10 and or 11, you would understand.
Like
There
when
was-
you find them, you get them.
There was nothing. Like
Yeah.
there would be like 4 choices and they were all ugly.
Ugh.
And like
Yeah.
for tennis shoes, I wore a lot of guys' shoes because and like trying to dress up and wear heels and all it was a disaster. It was a nightmare.
Rebecca's a size 11, and I think she has to get them online somewhere.
Depends on what you're looking for. Like still when I want tennis shoes, I go in the men's department because the women, I have a really wide foot too. So I mean
She does too.
Yep. It's just it stinks because you can't get like you just see these cute little slip-ons, you know, and like just cute comfy things. And half the brands don't even make 11s. They only go to 10. And I'm like, do you not realize we have larger feet than we did 30 years ago? Get with the program.
Right.
Just a minute.
I mean, do you remember in having to buy maternity clothes way back when and how ugly they were? They were so ugly. So plain and ugly. You know, I'm talking 40, 45 years
Oh,
ago.
yeah. back then I only gained like 20 pounds. So for each of them, 20, 25. So I was able to wear like oversized t-shirts and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that part's good. I just remember anything dressy had the big bow at the top for
Oh,
Yeah, those,
and the dorky sayings, baby inside.
yeah. Like no kidding.
Do you
Do I
think?
have to
Like,
clarify that? Oh, burger and french fries.
we were just so ridiculous.
Hi, Ellen. I am
Hi,
just
Ellen.
altering some old envelopes. So I altered those and I had did some coffee dyeing last week. So these are the bases. So now I'm just putting lots of different lace and making them pretty. That's all. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have some trouble too. Being an 8.5 wide means I hardly ever find shoes in my size in the store. Yeah, I've done the returning online over and over, and then I'm just like, all right, I'm not gonna be able to find a specific shoe.
See, and I won't do it. I will not buy shoes online.
It's just too hard.
With the exception of Boggs boots. I will buy Boggs. I do like Boggs.
Come on.
And they're hard to find in stores, so those I will buy online.
It's the fit for me. Like it's just that in between the wide and the regular, and I've got implants, so not a lot of shoes fit me comfortably. So
Well,
I
it might
am better
surprise
off.
you to know my girls have big feet too. So the Boggs, I took a chance and I just got very like basic, neutral kind of stuff. And I thought, well, if they don't fit me, I'll give them to one of the girls.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So that's how I shop those. I'm not a good returner. I'm just not. It doesn't matter what it is from what store. It could
I
be
know,
5 minutes down
I'm
the
not
road
either.
for me. I'm not a good returner. I can't be bothered. And I've always been that way. I'll just give it to somebody and go get something else or whatever, you know?
Well, my pet peeve is when you buy something it's supposed to be new on Amazon and it's used. That I will return in a hot minute, just right away.
I've never had that happen.
Yeah, that's happened to me. You know, it's like there's a reason why somebody else didn't want it, and why am I paying full price for new if you're gonna try to pawn it off on me? It's broken and
Right?
don't they know you're online? No, just kidding. Oh, don't
That's
they
not
know
me.
you're on a live? Okay, setting that one. I think that's pretty much done. Move my purple.
Why is it you can have 20 shades of pink and none of them look right? They just don't go. Oh, maybe that'll go. They just don't go.
I'm going to mute. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. This I will use.
This, you know, there's so many different shades, but a lot of them end up being like peachy pink. And I don't want peach. No peach.
And then sometimes it just cave into the they say blush, but it ends up being more orangish peach.
Yeah.
I'm like, fine, I'll just go with it. Just fine.
Yeah, that's not going to work. I should just stick to the lavender. Oh, that pink works.
You know, I've never had that issue yet, Jen. I hope I don't ever have that issue where they won't give me my money back. because I do buy things that are, I don't do the third party. I just have had bad experiences with it. So as long as it's, shipped by Amazon, they've never given me a problem. I kind of like that one too.
Yeah, I'm not good at returning stuff, especially if you have to send it. I don't know why, but
Yeah, it's a lot easier now than what it used to be. I just have a UPS store by me and I drop it off. You don't need the box, you don't need anything. You drop it off and get your receipt and walk out. It's really convenient. Yeah, it's rare that Amazon won't give people back their money. Yeah. Yeah.
oh, it's just you can only exchange.
No, she said, oh, I see what you're saying, John. Yeah. It's rare that they won't give it. That they do. They usually give it back. So that's good. Yeah, I don't care. I give it because it's, free returns, even if you say that you've opened the box. I'm just honest about it. And I said, yeah, I opened it. How else would I see that it was broken?
Right?
It just makes sense. I know, but we're like afraid to say that so far we've had good luck, I know. Like, yeah. I should have thought that one over, but maybe I want to do it up here.
I'm getting aggravated.
Uh-oh.
You're getting aggravated? Why?
Yeah, nothing looks right. So
Let me
I think I'm over.
Overthinking.
Well, I'm probably definitely overthinking, but just everything I put down just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Is that banging too loud?
Nope.
You're
I
right.
don't think so anyway.
Sam's cooking.
Aw. And by the way, people, Patty, how old is Sam too?
1. He
One.
just turned 1. Yep.
What's he
wants
cooking?
to make something.
I'm not sure, but he's just down there playing with the lids. I have a bin that we keep all the lids for all the pans in. And he bangs them together like cymbals.
Hey, it makes a great noise.
I'm telling you, man, the louder it is, he just looks at you and grins like, ha, isn't that awesome?
Did you just hear that? Like I heard that?
Yeah.
Ellen, when I do it, because I don't like waiting for things, and I've had things fall apart for coffee dying. So I just get a bin and I use instant coffee and a little vanilla and cinnamon, and I dissolve it, and it's not scalding hot water or anything. And I just dip. So I just put it in the water like that and make sure it's got one soak. I don't leave it sitting in the water. And then I just kind of shake off the excess and put it on the sheet where I stick it in the oven. And, everybody do what they want to do as far as heating it. But I do, extra low and I'm right there watching it. Or put it out in the sun. I have done that before too. But the paper doesn't fall apart on me when I do that because I'm not soaking it. I'm sure other people do, but that's just how I do it. It's just a dip and it still gives a decent color. If I wanted it super grungy, then I just, put it in the water, bake it, and then do it again. Why do you use vanilla and cinnamon, Mare? Because I like the smell of it with the coffee.
Tastes good, man. It tastes good.
And if you notice, let me find one. Let me put it on here. Let me see. I also do. I don't know which one it would be on. Yeah. You can see it more in person. When the water is still wet, like after you do the one dip, I sprinkle salt on it. And when it's on my tray, ready to either go in the sun or on a low, on a low temp in the oven, whichever you do, see how the salt makes it spotty? It gives it a texture that I like. So I think that's pretty cool. And the bigger the salt, the bigger the texture. So if you use kosher salt or something like that, that's a little bit larger, it'll give you more texture. And then once it dries, all you do is go like that, and it doesn't stay on the paper. And even if it did stay on the paper, how cool would that be, right? Little texture in there. Oh, you can see it on this one more. Let me show. You see how what the salt did here? Not for everybody, but
I love it.
I like it.
Thanks.
Diluting the coffee smell. Thank you.
See, I love the coffee smell, so it still like comes in a little bit with the vanilla and the cinnamon. Cinnamon gives it good texture too. I like it. Hi, J Mac.
Hi, J Mac.
Thank you for my package, J Mac.
Yes, I got mine today. That hat pin is beautiful.
Yeah, they really are nice. Yeah, I haven't coffee dyed anything in years. Like I buy my paper already coffee dyed or tea dyed. I just don't like the mess. The envelopes, that was just enough to not get on my nerves. I was like, okay, I'm done. Just a few of them, a couple of batches, and I was done.
I've gotten very spoiled with Louise's papers.
Yeah,
You
for
what?
sure.
I said I've gotten very spoiled with Louise's papers.
Oh, you and me both.
Yeah, I love the colors.
That's
The blue. If
precious.
she would just spend a week making blue and send me blue, I would be a happy kid. Like all of it. Like all the blue. I've contemplated asking her, like, okay, so if I send you a case of paper,
We see where this is going.
she'd be like, no. I can hear it now. She'd be like, nope. Nice try.
She's got no in capital letters.
Told ya. Told ya. I knew that was coming. I just literally I want to use it. I pull it out to use it all the time, and then I look at what I have and I'm like, I can't use it. What if I use it all? Then what am I gonna do?
I have a whole side cabinet of her paper, and it kills me to take it out and use any of it. I don't know why, but it does.
It does. Well, because I know it's hard to get it because everybody gobbles it up right away. I'm like, dang it.
Yep.
They all wait for Louise to bring her paper.
It's good stuff. Not that I'm fussy or anything, but I'm just saying.
No.
Just saying. I don't mind being the fuss bucket. I'm fine with it.
Ellen is asking Patty, are you doing a cover? So let's put it on Patty for a minute.
Yes, ma'am. That's all I'm doing is just gluing paper and making covers. And they're going to be a weird size. I think they're like.
She's making covers for me.
Yeah, that's it. Making covers for Maggie. I don't think these are they're all marbled paper designs. Do you want to I'll send you a couple if you want a couple.
I don't, Ellen. It's a piece of muslin. It's muslin. I don't have any paper on this. Even the image I printed on fabric.
That is so pretty.
Thanks. It could have been finished a half hour ago if I had just stuck with these flowers to begin with. Maggie is the fave today.
Oh, yeah, today. Come on. We all know. She was here first. No.
I've been here the longest.
Oh.
I feel like I get that one. I've been here longer.
Well, yeah, you have, but I've been.
You can't be your own favorite.
I could be.
True.
Would not be very entertaining, but I could be.
Okay, that would be too much. All right. I had one more piece of muslin. What did I do with it? Oh, wait a minute. This is it.
Hey, Dub-Ups. 130 packs she's done so far. Wow.
That's not enough. Keep going.
Keep going. Hey, Susan. Wow, Louise.
That'll take 15 minutes. Just keep going.
Whoa. Hi, Susan. Hi, Debbie.
I know it sounds a lot, but you're right. It goes so fast.
Yep.
So fast. I'm supposed to be using my scraps, and I'm grabbing stuff from a different area. It's not good. So Patty only wants 75 of them, and I'll take the rest.
There you go.
Hey.
Hey, wait a second.
Wait a second.
Now guess who's the favorite? Just saying.
Hold on there.
Hey, Debbie Cooper.
Hi, Debbie.
Yeah, you're not late.
No.
Nah.
And replay is a thing, so.
For sure.
Patty, that's 1,560 pieces of paper that I've touched 9 times each. Give me a break, will you?
No.
Oh, that's
Nope.
funny. That I've touched 9 times each.
And just in case anybody else didn't catch that, you notice Louise is the numbers girl, right? Like,
Yeah.
she knows exactly how many pieces of paper and exactly how many times. I think it's hilarious. Touched 9 times. And that's why Patty doesn't do coffee dyed paper, because it is horrendously inefficient, the whole process.
So, Patty, I worked on a journal cover topper last night. I made a video.
Uh-huh.
Look, I actually
see.
use
I saw the
paint,
picture. It's pretty.
paint and
It's-
wax, and
I know. I was so when you said that, I'm like, is that a patty frame?
I know. I
I
used
know. And then you said you did that.
these
That's
little
awesome,
waxes.
Maggie.
Yep.
Yeah, I like how it came out.
Yeah, I still have some of those. I'm surprised that mine aren't dried up completely.
I
'Cause
was
it's been that
I was
long.
really surprised that mine weren't dried up because I think I've used maybe once. I've used them once, maybe.
Those don't dry up like other stuff do.
No.
I've had like tins of them that they get hard, like crust over hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're like halfway gone. It's not the ones that are just as old but are like almost brand new still because I've hardly used them or whatever. Those
Uh-huh.
ones are still perfect.
I printed the background on fabric. I'd like to be able to use what's left of it, but it's too skinny. Although I guess I could make like a fabric tag or something out of it.
Yeah, the tight lids. I think so too, Debbie. Sometimes the lids are actually hard to get off on those.
Mm-hmm. Now my gilded wax all dried up on me. But that is Cosmic Expressions, or I don't know. I forgot what the name of them were.
I've been going through drawers of different things and opening every single thing. And if it's dried out or crunchy or whatever, I'm just pitching it. I'm like, whatever.
Yep. And then I don't buy new because I'm
Yep.
like, well, if I didn't use it in the last
Yep.
couple of years, that means I'm not
I
using
know.
any different products. So
Okay, Louise is going back to finish the ironing and packaging of the last papers. Have fun.
Okay,
Thanks
and then
for-
tomorrow you can start back in with more dye. Just saying, please.
thanks
Just
for coming by,
saying.
Louise. Thanks for hanging out. All right. Now not so foofy.
Here we go. I'm done. Ta-da.
Let me look. I'm gonna look. Let me see.
Whoa.
Nice. That is
You got 7 done?
Yep, fronts and backs.
wow.
Wow.
That glue's pretty good. What was that?
It's that super inexpensive matte gel, acrylic, whatever. This stuff. Super fancy label.
Ah, okay.
I like
Hey,
it as
works
a
good.
I like it for glue, yeah. I like it a lot for glue.
And it stays down, right?
Uh-huh.
That's good. That's awesome.
But it's not got such a high water content that it wrinkles things. Everything stays nice and flat. You know what I mean? It doesn't wrinkle all the paper like most PVA glues do. Thanks, Ellen. You know what? I'm eating grilled cheese. I have to mute to the crust.
Oh, no, you're fine. No one's gonna hear that. I'm trying to use up some lace scraps that I have. I hate throwing it out, so I try to do what I can with it. Do you like have
Blue
a
cheese is the
container or
greatest
something?
food. What's that?
Do you have a container? Because you use lace a lot. Do you have a little container next to you or something for all the little scraps? What do you do
Mean
with
this?
yours? Let me see. Well, those scraps, or is that
Yeah.
your?
They're all scraps.
And it's such a little container too.
Well, I tried with a little container. It's a little basket, but it's kind of overflowing. Oh, so either I use the scraps or I get a bigger basket.
Ellen's asking if that's chipboard.
It is.
Okay.
Most assuredly. And it warps when it gets wet, right? It wants to pull. The grain on this is running top to bottom. So it's curling from side to side toward the center. So I'm just, part of the reason I was stacking them and playing with them. I'll probably put them in my book press when we're done and let them finish drying in there so they'll stay flat. Hey, Lucy.
Hey, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. No, it's not a napkin, Ellen. It's a print that I just printed on fabric. Here's the paper. This is the paper one and then I just copied it onto fabric.
Look at how much texture there is. That looks awesome.
That's one I want to lose.
Yeah, I seen that she had a couple of kits.
New ones, yeah.
Ones. I don't know. She advertised on one of them that she had it. And I saw that. They're real pretty.
Patty, when do we get to see your newest resin project? James asking.
Oh.
Not for a while. Not for a while. Mags, you said that's Lorna's print?
Yeah. One of her new kits. It's called Gilded Grunge.
Nice. I might have to go grab that one. That's pretty.
Yeah, I grabbed it as soon as I saw it. I love the colors in it. Here, I'll show you the page again.
Oh, wow.
It's got so many different colors and it's got the gold. But I love this, these
Yeah, the
colors
chippy
here.
paint stuff in the back, the layers.
Yep.
Nice.
And the whole kit is just all different background papers.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute.
Nice.
I copied it. I had printed a couple of the pages out on paper because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use. But here, I'll show you. She's got,
Oh, look at that one. It looks like you can, yeah, it's like palette knife painting.
Yeah.
That one's
Look
cool.
at this. Yeah, the texture is, you got to really
It's
kind of see
crazy. Yeah.
the
That's
texture.
nice.
I love the colors. So there's that one. And then she's got this one.
That one's pretty.
Yeah.
She and I laugh all the time because now we're like, I don't want to look at yours because I don't want anybody to think I'm using it. You know what I mean? Like, that one's really pretty, though. I think I might have to go grab that one.
Yeah. Oh, the colors on it.
And then she'll give me a hard time. Why are you buying this? Because it's cool.
Right?
Really? Because she doesn't give me the I never hear that.
Well, before I started doing them, like
Oh
some
my
of her,
God.
like, because I binge, like, I do everything in bulk, right? So, like, I would wait for her to have a whole bunch of new prints, and then I'd like go through and pick out all the ones I like, and I'd buy like 10 or 12 at a time, right? And she'd be like refunding, and I'm like, why can't I have this? And she'd say, you already bought it once. Oh, okay. Because I just kept buying all the ones I like, so I was buying the same digital, like try to buy it 2 or 3 times.
Well, now I copy the description and go into my purchases and put it in there and see
Nope.
if I purchased it, because I've done it too many times.
No, I only buy digitals from like 2 or 3 people. So
Yeah.
I don't buy as many as I used to, that's for sure.
I don't either.
Because I can get print from
before
someone.
Patty started doing prints, I bought so many, and I ended up keeping like just a journal with all the ones, because I had bought duplicates, and they don't always
Yeah.
let you know you bought a duplicate.
No,
It's
they
not
don't.
that's my fault.
But it makes me kind of sad because those people are still, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We still need digital designers. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've purchased enough, so they should be, sending a parade down my street. Yeah, no worries there. Plus, I buy a lot of other supplies from Etsy shops. I do. It's just that when it just seems like there's a lot of duplicate, so you're seeing a lot of the same kind of
yes.
things. So I'm at the point now where I don't need something that looks near or very similar to something else I have. So
I think that's why that one that Maggie just showed to Lorna's really appeals to me, is it's different.
Yep.
Hey, Cheryl.
hey, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl.
I don't know about raising the bar. I just picked a different lane. You know me, I like to find a lane and just stay in it.
Well, for a little bit, right?
Yeah, for a hot minute anyway. So Ellen, you asked about the chipboard now that I finished my sandwich. So yes, these are chipboard. Oh my gosh, the spam calls. You guys get spam calls?
Yep. All the time.
Yeah.
Drives me
And
crazy.
text messages too.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot, I'm gonna...
So this one is bookboard, and I'm just I just take the books apart and just peel the covers off, right? And like that was the inside. But that's the difference between like the chipboard and the bookboard. If you can, there it is. See it? It's a huge difference. And bookboard will still warp too if you get it wet, but not nearly as bad if it gets too wet. But yeah, when I take old book boards, I always strip the papers off.
No,
Does it
Cheryl,
come
this is
off
what I
fairly
noticed.
easy for you?
It depends, some more than others, like this one, especially if they're like these vinyl-y faux leather things. If you can just get under that front edge,
Yeah.
not the wraparound edge, but yeah, it comes off pretty easy usually.
Yeah. I take a palette knife and try to get under it, and it really helps get it off. Oh, that one came off pretty good. Right, Lucy. She said chipboard is made in layers and bookboard is solid.
Yep.
Yep. That's why chipboard warps more. Oh, okay.
Well, it also has a grain. If they would do the chipboard layers cross, you know what I mean? The fibers crosswise, it wouldn't chip as much. It wouldn't warp as much. But it's like a lot of people get confused about the grain in paper. If you are comfortable with fabric and know about the grain of a fabric, paper is the same way. Well, not exactly the same, but same enough that it makes sense.
I could probably do a video on that sometime, Ellen. I don't know that I do it all the same, but I can, like what I'm currently doing to just the binding part, you mean? If you go back, and I'm not just saying this because she's here, but if you do go in the link of the description box below, Patty of Sacred Mementos on YouTube has some non-tutorials that she calls that has done different bindings. So you might take a look at that. But I can do so. It's a 3-hole pamphlet stitch or 5-hole. There's a lot of people that have that, but yeah, I can probably just do a little quickie thing on mine.
See, this one's more fabric-y. See how it's fraying? This is faux vinyl. Book cover, book cloth.
Charles says, Patty, I just want to assure you that I learned nothing.
Perfect. As intended. As intended. I don't know. It's just a thing with me. There's like, as soon as somebody figures out how to thread a needle, they think we need a tutorial for it. It just, I'm not there to teach anybody anything. I will show you how I do a thing, but I'm not there to teach anybody anything.
She does, but she teaches everybody. Shh.
The world is covered up in teachers that know everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, guess who's awake?
Hello.
Yep, she's awake. Nap time is over. Let's see, these peel pretty easy. And this that's getting left behind is glue. This paper almost never peels up good, so I just leave that and go over it. It doesn't leave enough of a lip that it's bothersome when you put the next layer on.
Charles says, I hear cuteness.
You do hear cuteness. She's going to get mad. If she hears me talking, she's going to run out of cuteness real quick.
Oh, boy.
It'll get demanding. Sometimes she wakes up and plays for like a half hour. Today is not that day. Yeah, no. I'm going to have to go get her.
Okay.
All right. So everybody have a really good afternoon. Thanks for having me, Mare.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
All right. Talk to you later, Mags.
Yep. Okay.
They moved how do I get out of here? They moved the Leaf Studio.
There's a Leaf Studio right down
the bottom.
Is it that orange arrow?
No, it's red with a
arrow.
white X through it.
I don't have that.
Don't you have mute, stop cam, settings way down the bottom?
Yeah, and then I have a box with an orange arrow in it.
I wonder if it's because it's your...
I don't know.
Your channel?
I don't know. I'm going to try it and see what happens.
Okay.
All right. See you guys.
All right.
Oh, by the way, that's it.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
That's weird.
It is weird. Yeah.
I still have the
X.
Leaf Studio thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
When these places change things, it does mix things up a little too much for my taste.
I'm the type, I do not like change at all, especially when it comes to technology.
Because it seems like just when you get it.
I know, just when you figure stuff out.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm going to do with this now because I don't want to cover up that flower. It's with an image.
Oh, I
don't want to cover that up. So I don't know what to do with this.
Oh my goodness.
I think
it's so pretty.
Oh, I wonder if I could find a frame and just frame the flower and then put some, I don't know.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I have to see if I have any frames left. A different type of frame. Let me see.
Yeah, it's so decorative. You'd hate to make it all covered.
don't know if these are, I have a couple, I have some frames from Tim Holtz. They're called adornments and they're probably like 10 years old.
Oh,
Let's see.
those are. I
Yeah.
remember those.
Let's see if one of the, they might be too small though, but maybe this one might work here.
I think I like her. Anybody else working on stuff?
Let's see this one. Right. Crying out loud. All right, let's see. Nope, that's going to be too small. That's too small. They're too small. But I'll use them on, now that I took them out, I'll use them on something else. If I turn it this, no, I can't turn it this way, then this looks upside down, I think. Oh, maybe it wouldn't matter. Nope, that won't look right. Oh, well.
Oops.
It might work if I fussy cut her out, but I don't know if I want to do that.
Is she super detailed? You eating
Um,
lunch, J-Mac?
What's that?
Oh, I was just, J-Mac said she was eating lunch.
Oh,
I was commenting on that.
all right. Let me see. Yeah. If I can fussy cut enough of it. Hold that. I mean, I said I
Trying
wanted
to organize.
It's a lost cause for me.
Organizing?
Yep. And J-Mac said, you missed me say I made my first ever shaker card kind of over the glitter, LOL.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I don't do glitter. That's one thing you'll never see.
Yeah, I do, but it's been a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Unless it's in a medium, like mixed in already, then that's fine. There, that's what it needed. She looks good on there, yes?
Yeah.
Does she look good?
Yeah. Oh, what? The flowers on the side, what is that?
That's from a digital. And if you want to,
okay.
I can look it up after and let you know.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of purple, so I was glad that I found it.
Lilac pages?
I know, right? What is wrong? I joke about it. I've never made an all purple journal. You think I would have? Oh, lilac pages is actually just from
Is it from a book?
a memory of lilac bushes and lilacs that I love the smell of them. Like my favorite smelling flower is that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Becca. I had a bunch of old envelopes and I wanted to use up some scraps, so So what do you know already what you and Laurie will be working on tonight?
I have no freaking idea. After the live, I'll message her and ask her what she's working on and see if it's something I can do too. But a lot of times she does stuff I just don't have the patience for.
Yeah.
And her style's, so much different than mine, which is nice because then you get two different.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It's a good variety. Do you guys have cider mills in where you're around you? Do you know what that is?
Do we have what?
Cider mills, or is that just
Oh,
like a
cider mills.
Midwest?
No, you have to go like up into, well, I shouldn't say no because I don't, but I've never heard of one or seen one. You have to go up into like New Hampshire. New
Oh,
Hampshire
okay.
has a ton of them, and they make the apple cider donuts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, isn't going to work. That's like way too small.
Yeah, I'm kind of surrounded by a few different ones. Yeah, they're just nice. Even in the summer, they have the frozen cider and stuff that you can get.
Ellen's asking,
Yes,
are you using gesso?
every day of my life. Yeah, I did there. If you can see it, just in certain areas and around that, and I always curl up my edges here and there, and on the coffee dyed ones from earlier when I collaged. Yep, gesso. I like it.
All this fussy cutting, and I think she's too small.
Oh, really, Lucy? Yeah, you can. They have a lot of like you pick too at the one in the winter. They have Christmas trees, and yes, I'm in apple orchard country, right, Becca? Yeah, you would know. Um, yeah, there's quite a few around here, and they have like all the fresh pies, and you can pick different things during at different times during the summer. Apples and strawberries and all kinds of different things. It's fun. They even expanded the one around me, the nicer one around me, and they've got like a tasting room and a little restaurant type stuff. It's fun. Kids like the corn maze and stuff like that. They have big pumpkin patch and stuff during the fall. They're going to have a lavender festival. I think it's next weekend. All kinds of lavender stuff. Did Maggie say she was going to mute? Because she's muted right now. She most likely did. Hey, JMH. Thanks for stopping by. Becca, do you have them where you're at now? Well, you have Amish places to go to, and that's always nice. You got to make your way to Michigan, Becca, so we can hang out. I have to look that up. They talk about a Utica one, and I think it's a small one, and I'm going there, just stopping by there real quick this weekend because I've got, plans with family. No cider mills there? Oh, okay. I know it's been a while since you've lived in Michigan. They get packed with people. Packed, packed, packed. Yeah, it's decent. There's a few others in Michigan in the next few months, and sometimes I can make it, sometimes I can't. Okay, bye, Lucy. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks. Yo, Maggie. Oh, that's not going to work.
Sorry. That was the doctor's office calling. I had to cancel an appointment, and they called back to make sure I reschedule it for, my
Yeah.
yearly physical. Oh, it's a pain
Oh,
in the
that's
butt.
right, Becca. I remember you did say that about not being able to leave your mom.
Were you ready to
Yep,
call it?
I'm gonna. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Let me
I'm
see
ready
what
to.
did you finish, Maggie?
I just
Oh,
finished this one here.
that's very pretty. Very pretty.
Thank you.
I got to go check out Lorna's digitals too.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody who's here, if you want to check out Maggie and Laurie this evening at 8:00, there's a link in the description box below. It'll be on Maggie's YouTube channel.
Yeah, it'll be
Thanks,
8:00
Ellen.
tonight.
Yeah.
Eastern.
Eastern Standard Time. Thank you
Thanks,
to
Claire.
everybody in the chat, and thank you, mods. Thank you, Maggie, for being here with me.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Thanks, guys, for hanging out.
Take care,
And
everyone.
bye, you guys.